At night, fireflies gathered near the river. Hundreds of them, flickering, fragile, present for such a short time that it felt cruel to watch. Aiko loved them. She cupped her hands carefully, afraid to hurt them. "Do they get scared when they glow?" she asked once. I didn't know how to answer. The next morning, she lined up the ones that no longer glowed on a leaf. Their light is gone. Bodies impossibly small. "They faded," she said softly. "Just like the city." I wanted to tell her not to think like that. But war doesn't ask permission before it teaches children metaphors. Her cough worsened as summer dragged on. I traded my clothes for food. I bowed until my forehead touched the dirt. Some people looked away. Some stared. A few gave us scraps like they were doing the earth a favor. I stopped feeling embarrassed. Pride is heavy. Hunger is heavier. One evening, Aiko didn't wake up when I shook her shoulder. For one terrible moment, I thought that was it. That she had slipped somewhere quiet, like the house, like mother. But she opened her eyes and smiled. "I had a dream," she whispered. "We were eating watermelon." I laughed. Too loudly, like laughter could scare the moment away. That night, the fireflies were fewer. Aiko watched them from the ground, too tired to sit up. "When I'm gone," she said casually, "will I glow too?" I told her no. I told her she would grow up. I told her she'd forget this summer entirely. She looked at me the way children look at adults when they already know the truth but don't want to argue. She didn't wake up before dawn. There was no dramatic moment, no last words worth framing, just a quiet breath that didn't return. I sat there until the sun rose, waiting for something. Grief, screaming, collapse. Nothing happened. I laid her to rest near the river, under the place where fireflies used to gather. I didn't cry until much later. When the war was officially over, when people started talking about rebuilding, about hope. Hope felt offensive. Years have passed. Cities grow back faster than memories fade. People like stories where survival means victory. But survival isn't always winning. Sometimes it's just living long enough to remember who didn't. Every summer, when the air grows heavy and the nights glow faintly, I think of my sister counting lights she knew would disappear. And I understand now. The fireflies weren't a symbol of hope. They were a reminder that life can be beautiful, brief, and unfair, and still worth remembering.